Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we worked on some of the design process for the foundry that we are going to be working on here to begin turning all of the ore that we have been working for so long to create into plates that we can then eventually use to manufacture things with. So that is where we're at. We kind of worked through, iron, steel, cobalt, steel, invar, cobalt, nickel, and I realized that we're also going to need to design a silicon process. We'll get to that here in a second. And then we began setting up a loading area where we can start bringing in the various non-ore components that we're going to need to make the foundry work. And one of the first things we brought in is fuel oil. And, obviously I let the game run a little bit because we got the fuel oil tanks here full. And these are going to be used to make enriched fuel blocks that are going to be used as the primary fuel source for our blast furnaces and other things that need a fuel, something to burn. So, that is the plan here. And as you can see, I've set up all of these trees to be removed. Our constructors are working on taking care of that. I've also been working on filling in this little pond down here. Took care of that. Actually, I could probably finish getting that filled in. Hopefully I didn't miss any bits that are going to cause me trouble when I try to build things. There we go. Good. And no, I don't need all of that wood. Alright, but, that's that. The other thing that I did off screen is we've been having issue with power. So I went ahead and expanded the nuclear power plant, adding another set of heat exchangers to create more steam and some more turbines to generate more power. So we should now be fine for power, which we are. Alright, so let's go ahead and get in here, and we need to figure out what it is that we're going to do for silicon, because that's going to be part of this initial stage as well, because we're going to need those ingots for the steel. We actually shouldn't really need a ton of silicon plate, but we're going to need some, because we're going to need it to make silicon wafers for electronics. Alright, so molten silicon, this is a pretty straightforward process here. Oh, actually, no, we have the more advanced silicon process, which is actually fairly complicated. So we can make ingots by taking ingots and trichlorosilane to make more ingots. So we are actually going to have to have both processes involved here. And we're going to need hydrogen chloride gas. Which is chlorine gas and hydrogen gas, which we can actually make from electrolyzing saline water. Right, this is all odd. Okay. Let's start scaling in. Let's see, how much will 40 silicon plate per second require? Okay, so this is the initial process, is we need all of this. Oh, you're going to need that. This is 20 per second silicon ore. For this 10 per second ingredient, we need that. Yeah, it gets confused. So we actually need to scale another process to make silicon ingot. Using this process so that we can make 10 per second. And save, which is going to require 10 raw silicon ore, which is 30 silicon ore per second. This makes 40. This produces 40 per second. How much are we going to need as far as the steel process? We're going to need 8 per second. Okay, that should be fine. That should definitely be fine. Alright. Good. Okay, so this is also going to need carbon. This is going to need coke. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to be doing carbon. Well, actually, let's start bringing in sulfuric acid first. So let's go ahead and put in another liquid loading area. I could do it like this. There is enough room. It's a fairly tight squeeze, but I think that will work. Now, I cannot remember, and trying to find it in here is going to be interesting. It'll most likely be where I was making the rail signals. Like all the rail stuff. Well, there's the actual rail. But the signals I was making somewhere. So I wanted to make sure that I wanted to check and see, was I also making stops? It would have needed electronics. So, let's see, where are we setting electronics? Inserters. Loaders. Yeah, I can't see them. I don't know where they are. I know it's in here somewhere. I know it's in here somewhere. That we were making signals and stuff, or rail. But I'm just going to have to not really worry about it. Okay, yeah, just... We obviously are, because that has been placed. So, it's somewhere. I can't seem to find it. Alright, so this is going to be Foundry Alpha. This is going to be sulfuric acid delivery. And we're going to need a train. Alright. Then we're going to need to bring in solid material. We're going to need a coke delivery. And we're going to probably... I was looking to see if we had anywhere where we were turning coke into carbon and be able to load it, but I did not see any. So we're going to have to bring in coke, and we're going to have to make carbon on site. See, those are what? Arithmetic combinators? Okay, so those are incoming from somewhere we have in storage. Alright. Fine. Oh, this doesn't have a stop on it. Okay. But this is going to be coke. Alright. Oxygen. I don't think we have anywhere where we're loading oxygen for access by train. Plastic loading, residual gas, hydrogen chloride. We do have hydrogen chloride gas that can be loaded by train. How much are we making? Do we have enough for this? Almost certainly we will have enough for this. If not, I can always expand it. But good, good, good. Okay, so I don't have to do that on site either. I definitely don't have anywhere where we're loading limestone, so we're going to have to do that on site. We're going to have to bring in base mineral oil quite a bit. Okay, because we're going to have a whole coolant thing. Alright, there's more carbon. There's more sulfuric acid. There's more carbon. Okay, so we're going to need another liquid delivery. For base mineral oil. Get a substation there for power. Alright, so we've got the actual rail in here, so we can put in a stop. This is coke. And let's get a train. Oh, we already... Train and... Fluid wagons. Let's get you burning some fuel. Alright, so first thing you need to do is go get refueled. And then go grab... What were you going to be? Sulfuric acid. Right. Okay. Sulfuric acid pickup. Inventory full. And then this is going to be Foundry Alpha sulfuric acid delivery. Inventory empty. Go. So sulfuric acid pickup should be up here. Yep, there you go. Looks like it just had a load go through. So you're also making hydrogen chloride gas to make hydrochloric acid. Okay, so that's what that was for. And that's here. Okay. Alright, we need another locomotive, and we're going to need 2 wagons. Then we're going to need another locomotive and 2 more fluid wagons. Alright, so you are going to be... mineral oil delivery for making coolant. And then needs to be connected through there. Oh yeah, we're going to need to adjust those combinators. You're going to be set for Coke. You're going to be Coke. You're going to be Coke. And you're going to be Coke. All right. Okay, so we need you, and then there, and there. Hopefully 8 is going to be enough fuel. Let's give it all 16 then. And you need to go get some fuel. No. Refueling station, inactive for 5 seconds. And then you need to go grab some Coke, which is going to be from the refinery. Coke pickup. Inventory full. And then... excuse me. And then you're going to bring it back here. Coke delivery. Inventory empty. There you go. Get to it. And then you guys are going to be bringing in mineral oil. Which we're going to need some more fuel, which I actually do have on me. You can take some of those. And then, again, refuel. And then you're going to go grab from the refinery mineral oil, inventory full, and then you're going to bring it here, inventory empty. Do it. Alright, so those tanks are full. And these tanks should be refilling. And they are. So good. We are making enough to keep that filling. Hopefully we don't have to expand this much further. Alright, but this system is going to consume quite a bit of sulfuric acid. Okay, so I think that's all we need for now, at least for these processes, other than the ores, which I think is the next thing we need to make sure we start bringing in. Alright, so right now we have iron, we have copper. So we have iron, we have copper, so that's going to take care of all of that. We need to bring in cobalt. So we need to bring in cobalt, we're going to need to bring in nickel, and we're going to need to bring in silicon. Alright. Should be simple enough. Whoops. Ow. Stop. Oh, did I just remove... Yeah, I did. Alright, so we're going to need to stop here. And we're going to make this cobalt. Cobalt, and then we're going to need nickel, right? Nickel and silicon. Alright, so this is going to be nickel and silicon. Nickel. And silicon. There we go. And then we're going to need to make sure that the combinators are set properly for what ores these are going to be. You're going to be cobalt. 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 Nickel. And silicon. There we go. All right, now we're gonna need to get the train tracks over here, or the train's not gonna be able to get through. So, get those trees out of the way. There we go. Alright, so we're going to need 1, 2, 3 trains. 1, 2. We don't have enough engine units. They should be getting delivered. Are we in logistics? No, we are not. I've got to add in those additional roboports. Okay. Alright, we're going to put ourselves over here so that we can get the deliveries. Which is fine. They should be incoming. Yep, on the way. Alright, so then we're going to need a bunch of these. Alright, yeah, we don't necessarily need to put them at the stop. Alright, you can go there with your wagons. Because you're going to go grab cobalt. Refuel. And then go grab... Ore processing? No. Oh, that's right. We don't actually have those stops renamed properly. Is your purification... Where's cobalt? Where is cobalt? There you are. Oh, wrong button. Alright, looks like lead is full up. Okay, good. We're gonna need cobalt. And we're gonna need nickel, which is gonna be... Is that nickel or is that zinc? These are nickel, I think. I'm pretty sure that's nickel. This is tin, nickel, and zinc is over here, which we're hardly getting any of. Once we're full up on iron and copper, that should hopefully help. Nickel, okay. And then we're going to need silicon, which is going to be this. Silicon, okay. So you go to ore purification, cobalt, fill up, and then bring that cobalt over here. Empty. Go for it. And actually, we can just use the same bit of track, because it doesn't really matter at this point. Set up another train. Hopefully we're getting steel deliveries. We have 314 steel on the way. Good. Alright, refuel. And then go grab some nickel. Inventory full. And then bring it back. Inventory empty. Go. And one more train. So what you're going to do is you're going to go get refueled. I do need to build another refueling station. I've been saying that for a long time. And just have not gotten to it. Ore purification, silicon, inventory full, and then bring it back here. Silicon, inventory empty, go. Alright, so the reason why we are not getting much aluminum is because rubite is not being refined, which is because we have no purified water. Ah, I see. I see. Let's see if we can't go take care of some of that. Though I'm going to need some fuel. Okay, so it looks like that the reason why we're not getting a lot of aluminum and probably not getting a lot of zinc either. Let's see. Aluminum, and this is going to be zinc, is because we have no purified water. Alright, let's see if we can't go do a little bit of troubleshooting and figure out where the problem is. It may just be we're just not making enough. I mean, that's going to be the most simple explanation. And that almost certainly seems to be the case. We're just not making enough. Okay. Fluoric wastewater. Fluoric wastewater is right now just being dumped. What can we turn that fluoric wastewater into? We can turn it into fluorite, mineralized water, and purified water. So we could, in theory, process that. Or we can just connect to another just standard water source if we have one anywhere in the area. Which we don't really. Let's see, that's pumping in from there. I mean, we have a bunch of this coming in. We don't really need the fluorite, so we can just probably dump all that. So we're making plenty of fluorite. Alright, so let's make a couple of these hydro plants for this. And let's clear out a space for them. Alright, so input's going to be there. So I think dropping it in somewhere like there's going to work. We're going to need a source of power. And you're going to need some more, well, some electricity from somewhere. Probably there. And we're going to need a void chest. Probably 2 void chests. For the fluorite that we don't need. And then we're going to need some clarifiers. For that mineralized water, which we don't need either. Purified water is going to be connected into the purified water system. Probably right about there. Right, and clarifiers we're going to get put right about there. Alright, there we go. So now we're turning that wastewater into purified. So that should help somewhat, and it is helping somewhat. I don't know if it's going to completely solve the problem. It's absolutely not going to completely solve the problem. So I'm going to have to find another way of producing more purified water en masse and inserting it into the system. See, now we actually have purified water down here. The reason why we're not making anything here is because we're just not getting catalyst, which, you know, that's just another issue entirely. Alright. But I think that we're good for the episode for now. Are we actually getting those ores delivered? That better be nickel. Alright, but as I said, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. So, we will most likely get to work on actually building out these various smelting processes when we come back. Alright, so, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.